is the deal? What's happening with our Raider family, man? You back for another Thursday episode of the Turf and Rundown Show. Here
Yes,
again,
sir.
man. How you feeling, man, on this glorious Thursday?
Man, I'm feeling excited. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday, March 21st. You know, same kind of going on throughout the league, when it comes to new news, old news, existing news. So,
Yeah, same old, but always we got to tap in with everybody, make sure y'all doing good. You know what I mean? Week almost
absolutely.
over. We almost made it through. First and foremost, before we do start, if I can, I do want to extend my gratitude, extend my love, extend my thanks to everybody on Raider Nation, especially y'all, Turf, and everybody in TRS for yesterday, man. I was supposed to go live yesterday, had a little family emergency, but I appreciate everybody that extended their love and extended their well wishes to us, man. Much appreciated for sure. Everything's good now, so
Absolutely.
we straight.
Good
We
to
good.
hear, boss. That's all that matters, man. Family comes first before anything. So,
Factual. So my lady thanks y'all as well, man. We good. We doing well, man. So appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. But as we always do, each and every Thursday, you know what time it is, man. We got to start off with the first and really most important segment, right? Roll call. Always, man. You know that the chat lives
matter, baby.
Always,
Sir.
y'all know what time it is here on the Turf and Rundown. So, Brian started us off early, man. Salute to you, my guy. What is the deal, man? How are you feeling?
Salute.
Raider Paul. Raiders. What's the deal, man? How you feeling?
Yeah.
Dominique, what's up, man? What's going on with you, dog? What's going on? He says we need to sign Mekhi Becton and Isaiah Simmons ASAP. We're going to get into all that. We're going to have a nice little discussion panel at the end.
I like
sure.
that.
Recently just started watching you. Keep up the good work, fellas. Raider Nation. Appreciate you, Ron, man. Hopefully you're here for a long time and not just a quick time. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Hopefully, man. So
hope you enjoy the content. Hope you enjoy the content. So Cal in the building.
What's the deal, man? How you living? Always, man. Much love when we see some regulars up in here, man. Much love when we see the regulars. So, today we continue on. We'll talk to Raiders. Not a lot has went on, as far as Raider news and everything like that. But, as far as, let's say, updates on what we need to be thinking about, what has stood out to you in the past week since we've been on air? Let's say, since we've been on last Thursday, what has stood out to you as far as what the Raiders have done or have not done? You know what I mean? So, Turf, where are you with that?
Yeah, I mean, what we've done, what I don't think we've talked about yet, right, is the fact that we signed our big boys, right? Defensive line, Butler and man, I'm drawing the blank. We signed Butler and man, who's the other big guy? Yeah, Jenkins. That's right. Right. So, I mean, we really pretty much shored up the D line. Do we need, is that our number one pick now? Maybe not. You know what I mean? I've been thinking about this, Rundown might not be happy. But maybe we do get a corner.
Ooh.
At 13. I mean, right? It's possible. Don't get me wrong. We still need an offensive tackle, ladies and gentlemen. So there's so much to discuss, even though the days are slow, the week's slow. There's still plenty to discuss. So, yeah, and I'm absolutely having, I wouldn't say a change of heart. I'm just looking at plan B, plan C, right? And trying to figure out what it is we really trying to do here. Because we can really make some good moves. This draft is so deep, maybe throwing people off can work. You know what I mean? And that's, getting a corner, as long as he plays like the number 13 pick as a corner, then I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? But that'll be the issue. If you pick that 13 and you don't play like that, that's a problem. Because
I believe for me, that's the issue for me. It's like I personally don't get those feelings like I got last year. Christian Gonzalez, you know, Devin Witherspoon. Those were, oh yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? No doubt, no question.
Yeah, they was top.
These guys, I have question marks. Like there are question marks. You know what I mean? As far as why should we be picking these guys so high? Like I understand some people say the mentality on a Terrion Arnold or things of that nature, but there are fundamental things to his game that I feel like he's gonna have trouble translating over into the NFL. More than likely, I love his aggressiveness and I love his physicality. That's things I do love, but at the same time, he does get a little handsy. And I've seen people, he's like, oh, well, how else are you supposed to play corner? We understand how flags are thrown around in the NFL at this point, right? Correct. Especially, you know, when we got to play that team in Kansas City twice a year, then flags just magically fly, right? Like pass interference here, some shit here. It happens all the time, bro.
You're absolutely right, bro.
And I think his technique got to get a little more buttoned up for me to be more comfortable. I'm not comfortable with Arnold like that. That's just me, bro.
No, that makes a lot of sense, bro. That makes a lot of sense. And you know, there's a lot of things that's going to make us uncomfortable when it comes to rookies, right? And first rounders. Right. And if you're already having those feelings and thoughts, that's why it makes a lot of sense to pass, in my opinion, right? I mean, the stats are always going to be on your side. You know, that's the easiest way to put it.
Just personally, and you can let me know how you feel about this, Turf, but like I personally just watching these tackle prospects, I feel much better picking some of these tackle prospects as, like, for example, Penn State guy. Oh, all day, right? You take that all day. Oregon State all day, right? I take that like we're straight, bro. If we got a chance to pick the Notre Dame dude, shit, you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Them three dudes, even the Washington guy, I can't remember his name, but there's a Washington tackle as well.
Correct.
I'm fine. I'm straight. You know what I mean? But I don't get that feeling with corners. So I feel like what stood out to me is the fact that they brought in veteran options as far as Tre'Davious White and things of that nature. Because they're trying to kick the tires on it. You know what I mean? I feel like they're trying to kick the tires on it, and I feel like they can't get it, then we got to start getting ourselves familiar with that Terrion Arnold tape.
Yep. Well, again, man, I have to keep bringing it up, and I want to make sure that I bring it up when, you know, we have these discussions, particularly on cornerbacks. And now, right, because it's a very real possibility that we go for one. We're going to go with somebody out of Alabama. I got to make sure I bring up that info, man. Yeah, I like Kool-Aid too, but he's got the same issue, I believe, that Wilson had, right?
Yeah.
Like that fracture, the foot issue.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And as a cornerback, you can forget it. There's no way I'm taking a risk on that.
If he ain't going to be ready, you know what I mean? If he ain't going to be ready, can't do it.
Doesn't make sense. Exactly. It's just not going to make sense for him.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's a blessing in disguise too, to be honest, because the reality is, again, when you look at a lot of the Alabama cornerbacks, what do they end up turning into when they get to the league?
Now, okay, the only outlier right now,
Surtain, but that
Surtain's the only guy.
Your mic is going in and out, FYI. Make sure that it's like when you move the cord. You good? It's just it pops in and out. I just want to make sure you.
There we go. All right, but Surtain is the only guy.
Right, but I mean that's in his genetics, bro.
He's top five corner. Easy. So I mean, I mean, to a degree, you're not wrong. I don't see many Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey's an Alabama guy. So
but is he a you know
like that? I mean, he's top 15. He's top 15 corner.
Yeah.
He's top 15 corner. I wouldn't say he's a top 10 corner.
Right.
He's top 15. But if you can see, all right, let's see what the panel's talking about, man. Talking about. Michael Guerrero, salute to you, my guy. Salute to you, man.
Michael, back in the building.
Thursday night, man. Alfredo, what's the deal,
yes,
man?
Sir. Alfredo in the building.
Oh, we definitely having a good one, man. Appreciate you for joining us, man. Appreciate you for joining us. Dominique says, if we draft a tackle, we have to draft a true right tackle who played that position in college, not a left tackle that has never played right tackle. I agree. So
At
Fuaga,
13, yes.
yeah, Fuaga. Wait, isn't the Penn State dude a left tackle? No,
Nah, he's a right tackle. I thought he was
oh shit, yeah.
right.
Take that. Yeah, take that. So by Dominique standards, that eliminates the Washington dude because the Washington dude's left tackle. So Fuaga, Penn State.
You want the best left tackle in the game at 13.
Oh yeah. I mean, what is Joe Alt right tackle or left tackle?
Joe Haltz.
That's the Notre Dame guy. It's the Notre Dame guy. Ron says, if Fuaga is available at 13, we better sprint to the podium and call his name. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. The man can play guard if he wanted to. If we really wanted to, bro, and we think Fuaga, you could throw him in the guard if you don't sign a veteran guard.
Yes.
Okay, well, really, if we're going to talk about the recap, that's what's surprising to me. They have not brought in, to our knowledge, any veteran guards as far as this offensive line.
No. I mean, we got Barham, Van Rotten, right? And who else?
Van Roten's still a free agent. They ain't re-signed him.
They'll re-sign him.
Yeah, I mean, you could wait damn near till training camp to do that if you really wanted to.
Nobody's picking him up.
No, but it's the fact that they haven't brought anyone in. I think that's the thing that's like, well, I want to see what the plan is. Like, what are we thinking here?
Right.
Let's see. This is a good. Oh, well, before we get to that, John, what's the deal?
Salute, John, in the building. Getting used to seeing your face, boy. Rafa. El Capitan. What's up, boss?
This name is wild. I don't know if I can even say it. It's wild, man. We need a pause button. We need you know what? Yeah, we're gonna make that.
I'm gonna make that. I got you.
A left-handed QB really ain't a big deal when it comes to right tackle.
That's actually a great point.
Very intriguing.
That's a great point.
You're not lying here, my guy. You're not lying. I like the way you think it.
It's a good way to look at it.
The name is crazy, but I love the way you think it. I love it. We're taking a look at Jordan Travis today, and we're going to talk about that.
I like that. That deserves a clap.
Get your guys' opinions on the updates on what we've done so far. I want to get everybody's opinions, get Turf's opinion as well. So salute everybody, man. We need a girthy. Says we need to have a stout O-line anyways for any type of QB. No, that's a fact. I mean, all the QBs on our roster right now need a stout O-line.
On top of the fact that these defensive lines we got to deal with, man. I mean, we still got Chris Jones to mess with. And that defense, that was the top 2 defense in the league.
Talk that talk. Okay. Talk that talk.
Yeah.
Purple and gold Raiders. Salute to you.
Salute, purple and gold.
How you feeling, man? Pops, what's going on, Pops?
Papa rundown.
Yep. He says he thinks we should address cornerback and free agency. He still have to give Bennett a chance. Yeah, and he deserves a chance. I do. I believe that. Fuaga and Latham. I agree. If these are going to be our picks at tackle, I agree 100%. Yes. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, Dominique. I am a fan of Amarius Mims. I like Mims. That motherfucker is a mountain. Boy, I would take it. But
he's a big dude.
That's a trade down candidate for me. If I was to trade down, Mims would be in play because I think you can get him later on. I like Latham too. Later on, though, I wouldn't take him at 13. I ain't gonna cap.
You can't. Nah, that's too high. That's too high.
Also left tackle. Okay, that answers that question. Raider Paul, woof, McCarthy all day. That's just me. And I'm not running to the podium for McCarthy, but if that's my choices, then McCarthy.
All day.
How are you feeling?
Nah, I'm not. They keep doing this to me. I'm sticking with ALC. I don't know why we would deal with either of these guys, but if you have to, it's gonna be JJ because he has the higher ceiling. Clearly,
correct.
Clearly has the highest ceiling.
I don't know much of the younger guys. Do we have a guard that could be a surprise? Nah.
Nope. We do not.
Right there, my man. Now, I will say, do they still have Natane Moody? Is he still on the roster? Because if he's still on the roster, if you want to talk about upside, sure. But, Yeah, that's not pushing the needle at all.
Nah, not even a little bit.
Yeah, he need more than that. He's gonna need more than that.
Way more than that.
Easy. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you for showing up, man.
Easy in the building. Salute.
Salute to you, my guy. Salute. Chili, what's up, man? What up,
Chili in the building.
So, we're gonna go ahead, and we're gonna talk about the updates on what has went on as well, right? Because I want to get your opinions on some of the draft visits we have scheduled and all type of that. Before we do that, as you guys can see, if you guys do feel generous, man, definitely, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat, right? Definitely give you the content for the love. But we're trying to be honest, man. We're trying to do this full time, right? The only way to do that full time is to stack our chicken. So in order to do that, man, if y'all would be gracious, man, we appreciate it. Every dollar, every cent goes back into making this podcast the best podcast we can make it, man. So it's much appreciated to everybody, for sure. But before we get to that, right? Boom, Raider updates. We're gonna see and talk about what has went on since we've been on the air. Also, just the updates. Now, we're gonna start with the one, right? We're gonna start with Alexander Madison. Okay, that's the first update that I think we should start with. Now, I saw you talked about it on your solo show, Turf. People saw me on my solo show. Not a fan of the move, but now that we've let it marinate, right?
Right.
How are you feeling now that is marinated?
I mean, for me, I've been fine with it. I've come to the understanding of this new running back situation as far as the NFL and what the players, right along with, the coaches, etc., have built in, when it comes to this new system and way of life for a running back.
Right.
And the bottom line is you're never going to be by yourself again. That's just not going to happen because the more games they add on, the less likely you're going to be capable of staying healthy full time, meaning you absolutely are going to have another stud running back anyways.
Right.
And then on top of that, I mean, there are a plethora of running backs. Let's just be honest. We literally have 4 running backs, 5 running backs, and
him
get another one.
Right? Him specifically, I don't know.
Let me explain to you though what I like about him. What I like about him is that he reminds me of myself when I was playing basketball growing up, coming off the bench. Nobody would understand it, you know what I mean? Because my numbers don't correlate to coming off the bench. But for whatever reason, I was just better coming off the bench when it came to basketball. That's just what it was. And for him, that's what I feel is the case. He's better coming off the bench trying to take somebody's spot as opposed to being a dude with the spot. He just performs better. That's what we saw. You know what I mean? That's the proof was in the pudding based on the previous season of him trying to go after Cook's spot. And then what happened? You got that spot, and it's like, hey, you're not that dude.
Man,
I'm not going to be that dude now. He's not going to be that dude now. He's not. Zeus is the dude. No.
And that's my thing. I don't care about that. There is no point at any of this signing where I was like, oh yeah, this man, he's going to push for the starting role. I didn't even think that when they got him. But my thing is I don't think he complements what we need. You get what I'm saying? And people looked at me when I said this at first. And what I mean by that is our offense lacks speed. Really think about it. We don't have no speed on offense at all. Right? The only person that has speed on our offense is Trey Tucker. That's it, bro.
No, I agree.
Where is it? You feel me? It's not even in the running back room.
No, I agree.
Because Zamir ain't fast like that. He's cool. He got that straight line speed, but that's it. Madison ain't fast at all. Abdullah's cool. You feel what I'm saying?
Not fast though. Not fast. No, you're absolutely right, bro. We
don't have no speed.
We got issues from that respect.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So them signing him now, obviously the amount of money he's making, you can cut this man for a bag of chips if you wanted to, right? But
100%.
At the end of the day, still though, it's you might need a body, but I think if they're serious about it, I think it's a mistake. That's me personally.
Hey, I gotta tell you, you bring that mic closer to your mic. It sounds way better.
Say less. We here.
Yeah, it's way better.
Let me see. Oh, hold up. Now you know I'm going to say now, man. Hey, Girthy Raider, man.
Girthy Raider in the building. We appreciate that, boss. 100%.
Hey, breaking news. Palomar is back. Let's go. Yes, sir. Palomar is back, man. So breaking news. You know, Isaiah Palomar is now back with the team. I don't know if that's breaking news, but that's breaking news to me.
Exactly. Nope.
I feel good about that. Y'all know how I feel about
great
Palomar.
about it.
Everybody that watch me, I like it.
Love Palomar.
Feel like he can play that third safety, man, for real.
100%. He's the dude.
This is why I don't understand. Well, man, I mean, you make formality visits, but at the end of the day, I don't understand all the safety talk when you have him, Epps, and Mary. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I mean, what I can tell you, though, is the safety position is following suit right along with the running back.
Correct.
Honest truth. It's just, for whatever reason, I don't know what it is with the position. To be honest, always looked at a safety as being a small-ass linebacker anyways.
Depends. Like, if you got the one that can roam, well, that's different. Like, because a guy that can, ain't no damn Charles Woodson's running around, but just a guy that can get his hands on the football or a guy that threatens and takes away the deep halves of fields, that's invaluable. Now, where I feel like you're getting at, and I agree, is where you get the box guys. You know what I mean? Like the guys that roam around in the box. They're basically glorified linebackers at this point, right? Because some of them motherfuckers cannot cover. So that's the problem. But with Palomar, he showed some things last year, man. I think he showed some things where we can go ahead and bring him in, and he can help with some packages on these bigger receivers or tight ends. You know what I mean? I think he has that ability. So I like bringing him back for sure.
100%. Yeah, I adore bringing him back. He's got a chance to be a staple, man. Be a Raider for a long time. For sure.
What is he? Was he nephew, grandson? No, not grandson. Nephew or something.
I want to say cousin, probably.
Yeah. Short time. No, he's something. But regardless, I like the move. I've liked him for a minute. Chris, salute. Big bro.
Chris in the building.
Fire, yo, look at it, man. Look,
Jill Squad.
Trying to upgrade on us.
Yes, sir. In the building.
Look, this all y'all hard work, man. All our hard work for Turf and Rundown has culminated into this sign in his background, bro. Like that's what we trying to do. Hey,
Thank you, Chris. Yeah.
Five. Yeah. Stuart, just subscribe to the channel, man. That is what I'm talking about.
Appreciate you, boss.
Love all the new faces, man. Appreciate you for subscribing. Make sure you hit on both channels, by the way, man. Turf does his own thing. I do my own thing. So we come together and we make it form like Voltron sometimes, man. That's what we do. Chris says, oh, man, appreciate it, man. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
We try.
We're giving flowers today on Rundown. Y'all don't understand.
We try.
The kid be working. I'm trying to catch up. It's hard. It's hard for us old folks.
Hey, you getting it though. We getting it though. Trust it. It's coming. It's coming slowly but surely. So more updates before we get into it, because we're gonna get into the juicy part of the show in a minute, right? If y'all really pay attention, it's mock draft season. All right, so we're going to be doing a mock draft here live, right? And Turf and I are going to discuss. And if we cannot come to an agreement on a pick, well, then we're going to let y'all vote. And that's how we're going to decide, right? We're doing all 7 rounds in this motherfucker. We ain't going to cheat it. All 7 rounds. So, quick updates as far as draft updates. We had a meeting or showing interest in Trey Benson. This is why I think everybody's talking about that in the chat there. Running back to Florida State. I like that. That's some shit I like, right? I think that complements the room.
For sure. 100% complements the room. I mean, that speed. I mean, That's what we're looking for. We are looking for a home run hitter, and don't get me wrong. I think we have home run hitters in the building. It's just, we want that home run hitter that actually has to hit it based on angles and everything else they got to deal with. Not somebody that's gonna get lucky on the play call, right, and hit 80 up the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need that wiggle.
Blazing.
You know what I mean? I need that wiggle, bro. And sometimes I think what I have to do a better job of, trying to explain some shit in football terms sometimes, because like we may know what we're talking about in football terms, right? But sometimes like explaining it doesn't make sense. Like when we talk about that wiggle, bro, like we need some shit where it doesn't require just one cut. Like this man can make multiple cuts and get his way somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now we
gotta have shakes.
Right, you know what I mean? We need some shakes, bro. We need some shake. And I know Zamir can take it to the house. He's capable, right? But he don't threaten. Like, you know what I mean? He don't threaten. Where it's like, if this dude gets on the edge, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's what we're missing, bro. Like, we don't need that to be the main staple, because we're gonna be that physical, punch you in your goddamn mouth type of team.
Right.
But when we get to that point where we wear you down, bro, we need that dude, bro, that's gonna just take their fucking hearts away with one of those rippers, bro. Like, we need one of those guys, bro.
No, I agree. I think we absolutely need a one hit guy. Straight up the middle. The good old fashioned Marshall Faulk days, bro, where you just straight up run up the middle because you so fast you don't even care.
It's just gonna make the offense that much better, in my opinion. Because, like I said, like we're lacking speed on offense severely, and that's a problem right now, I think, to me. Yeah,
Al Davis is definitely not happy about that part. Yeah, so I agree with you. We definitely do need to add some speed to the squad, 100%. And that's
got it.
Defense got a decent amount, but still, they even slacking a tad. I mean, our safeties ain't no burners. Like, we definitely scared if somebody on top of them. So
you're not lying. So, and it's funny we saying that, because you go back to when Telesco got hired. What did he say? Right? Like, and I wouldn't even think about that when I said it, but like when you go back and think about what Telesco said, the first thing he said was like, "Bro, we need to add speed." Like, that is the first thing he said when he got hired. We need to add speed. And when you really look at the team, he is not lying, bro. Like, he's not lying at all.
Yep, I agree.
Boom, boom, boom. We got some more people up in here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Blue in the building. What's going on with you, man?
Blue is back in the building. Glad you came back, man. Hope you like it. Hey, Rosales. Yeah.
Draft the corner. I don't know, man.
We don't really, at 13, it's gonna be tough, brother. It's gonna be tough.
Of course, Blue. That's how I feel. But today we might have to operate along other lines. We got to see how the board falls, man. We got to see how the board falls.
Right. Absolutely right.
William said,
new subscriber in the building.
What we talking about, man? That's what I'm talking about. Here in new subscriber here in Illinois, Raider Nation for life, till 1974. Okay, but I have a question for you fellas. Do you think we address the right side of O-line and free agency or draft? I'm gonna be honest, and then Turf, you give your opinion.
Yeah,
I think if it come down to it, it's either gonna be Thayer Mumford or a draft guy if it falls right. Like, I feel like if they can't go up for a quarterback, it's gonna be a tackle, and if Fuaga's there or whatever the case, right, you take him. You know what I mean? That's the case. But like I said, I'd pound the table for Fuaga because he can play guard, I think. So slide that shit inside, you know what I mean? We get nasty here. But I don't think free agency, they address it there. It's either going to be Thayer Mumford or it's going to be a rookie. It's one of the two.
Well, my thing is, I mean, what's even in free agency to pick out of? I don't think there's many tackles, right?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me look. Yeah, I don't think there's many tackles left, if any at all. To be honest,
look at the list, but it's bare, bro. It's bare. It's bare. I think
it's not something
got more than tackles to me. I think probably where more of the talent is.
And to be honest, this has kind of been, in my opinion, this has been the weakest, for linemen when it comes to free agency in a long time. I mean,
well, if you look at the money factor, like I did, these numbers getting broke off 5 years, $100 million.
Right, and that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem right there. Yeah, let me look at what's going on here as far as free agency.
5 years, $100 million, bro. That's like way too much bread. You know what I mean? For like Robert Hunt. You know what I mean? Like,
there's just not a lot going on, man. There's not a lot going on for linemen offensively.
No.
At the top of the list, everybody's over 30.
Right. So
it's rough. It's rough.
Compared to what we got in the building, like if we're in the building, like compared to what we got in the building versus the free agency market, like I take what's in the building. To me,
100%.
Take what's in the building, man. Joseph, first, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Shout out.
First nation in the building.
Salute. Let me see what's going on. Our only speed is Tucker, and he's barely a sophomore in the league. Talk about it.
That's it.
Y'all here, bro, man. Y'all here, bro. Hit the likes on both channels. It's much appreciated, right? It's much appreciated.
Yes, sir. Please do it.
Appreciate y'all. Man, and if you're gracious, man, hit the super chat. If you're real gracious, hit the cash. We ain't gonna do nothing strange for no change. But we appreciate it. We definitely appreciate that shit for sure.
He said no strange for change, man. That's hilarious. I love it.
And we was just gonna talk about this right now, John, but we're gonna get into it. So the Raiders have it's in the top 30 visit. It might be a top 30 visit with Brendan Rice, Jerry Rice's son. Now, me personally, I like it. I really do.
Oh yeah.
But does he solve the speed factor?
No.
That's
He's
the
a
problem.
4.5, 4.6 guy. 4.5.
Speedy, bro. A guy that I think would be cool, right? Now, I'm not gonna hop on that Xavier Worthy shit because that's the easy answer. I think a Troy Franklin or a Jalen Polk would be cool for this offense because they stretch the field. I think Troy Franklin can stretch the field. I think Jalen Polk for sure can stretch the field. I think it worked. I think it worked. I don't
know Jalen Polk. Where is he from?
Washington.
Washington. That's right. Yeah.
He was a speedy. He was kind of a speedy dude. He's number 2, 3 receiver type shit. But we don't need him to be no number 1 for sure. So you take the top off. I'm just thinking of dudes that.
No, I understand. Right, and somebody we don't have to pay. Yeah, no, I agree. He's a rookie. He got to prove himself. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Nothing. I like that. We need a running back that defenses have to scheme for. I agree.
Yeah, that's that speed, right? And
that doesn't necessarily mean superstar, in my opinion. What do you think?
No, absolutely not. We just need somebody that they know. If that dude's in the game, doesn't matter if it's first, second, or third down, he can hit it and go to the house. That's what you need.
I agree 100%. Here we go. Short list. Caleb, Jaden, okay. McCarthy, Penix, Fuaga, Alt, Fatanu, Fashion News, Harrison Jr.
Man, I don't even know how you put that. Good well we ain't getting him. That is it's literally impossible to get that man.
You was cooking.
That's the best man in the draft.
Yeah. You was cooking with the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, you was cooking for a little bit. Then you just
now I must stop. I stopped the lunacy.
Yeah, you got the neighbors.
13 is lunacy.
It's this madness.
How many times do we have to tell these folks, Turf, if they pick Penix at 13, that is a fucking reach.
It's past the reach.
Have to do that.
It's past the reach.
You could fucking trade back to the end of the first round.
The only thing with Penix, though, in all honesty, the only thing in Penix that I would fear if you didn't get him in the first round is the people that would and should. Granted, he's there, and that's the Seahawks. You bring the hometown kid home. You bring him home, And you need a quarterback. You need him to sit behind, right? You need to see what he can do. Let him sit behind Geno. And that's the only reason, like, if you really want him, you got to get up before Seattle. Because I think Seattle 100% takes him if he's there. When do they?
No, that's
20. They in the late 20s or the mid 20s?
Late 20s. Or mid to late.
I tell you right now, if Penix is there for Seattle in the first round, they take him.
That'd actually be a good fit. I'm not mad at that.
It'd be a great fit. That's my point.
Yeah. But my thing is this, right? Now I'm not even gonna make the argument to take him at 13 at all. Now, if you was to trade back into the first round to get him, the argument I see about doing that is that you want that 5th year option, right? You want that 5th year on him because he's a quarterback. Now, if you get him in the second round, you don't get no 5th year on him.
Right.
So, that I can understand that from that standpoint, but at 13, bro, it's lunacy. It's malpractice. You can't do that. It's malpractice, bro. And you mean to tell me a fan base that was fucking ready to I think everybody's ready to riot. A fan base that was ready to riot that we picked Tyree Wilson with a foot injury is cool with picking a quarterback with this injury history at 13? Stop. Right. Can't do that, bro. We can't do that. And this ain't directly to you, Flu. This is I think I'm saying this directly to everybody that thinks like this is the move. I don't think this is the move.
Right.
Again, I don't think you can do that at 13, bro. That's too risky, bro. Too risky. Especially with Telesco injury history with his prospects. Telesco injury history with his prospects. Oh, dear God, bro. This man, no, he can't do that. You guys don't like young players. Zamir versus Cheat did exactly that. He needs a spell back, preferably with more speed. Fits our style. Smash mouth. Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely. You guys don't like young players? Where'd that come from? I love young players.
Yeah. JC Latham, another JC Latham. I could take Latham.
All day.
There you go. 8:05. You know what time it is, bro. If they miss the tackle, it's over. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what we need.
And you don't have to care who got the angle. You don't have to care who's back there. Yes.
I like that.
That's what we talking about.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think 13, he gonna be there, bro. Like, we gonna be there after 13. Like, no need. We gonna be all right. Don't even if quarterbacks go on a run, bro. Like, the smartest thing, honestly, if quarterbacks go on a run in this draft, is for us to stay put and not take one.
Yeah, 100%. Because we don't need to. I mean,
in the first round, like hell no.
No, even my guy Jordan Travis that I love him. I'm not taking him there. Just not.
Turf, if they did that, if they took Jordan Travis in the fucking first round, bro.
Yeah, I'd have a problem with that.
I'd lose my shit.
I'd have a problem.
I'll lose my shit, bro. And it's like,
I think rightfully so. I should have a problem.
Come on, bro. Let me see. Fear in the building. What's the deal? Justin didn't want to miss that one, man. What's going on? Space Beast, my guy. What's going on?
Is setting up
versatility too, but I'm pro Penix at 13. I don't know, man.
Penix at 13.
You can get him in the second round. You can get him in the second round.
Even if you can't, why would we pick him when he's not even going to play? I don't know.
We'll see. Who the best offensive lineman? Powers Johnson, Latham, Alt, Fuaga, Fashanu, if I knew someone else. Now, me personally, if I had the chance to pick Powers Johnson, I wouldn't think fucking twice. But they re-signed Andre James.
Right.
They re-signed Andre James. So you look elsewhere.
Right. I'm taking Fashanu first and foremost, and then I'll have to drop to Fuaga. That's how I get down.
I'll agree. I agree. Yeah. Fashanu, then it goes Fuaga. I like Alt, but Alt's a left tackle, so like just based off what we need, I'm not, why switch them? Don't make no sense coming out.
Nope, not at all.
The guy from Washington is cool, but he's a left tackle too, and he's a little thin. I don't know if he's gonna fit on what. And don't get me wrong, like this dude.
No, I know what you mean.
But you know, as far as like when you compare him to Fuaga, Fashanu, you know what I mean, Latham, Mims, like he ain't got that stature.
Talking about a different situation.
Stature.
100%.
I still say tackle in the first. Yep. Corner in the second. Travis in the third. Linebacker in the fourth. Running back in the fifth. Man, look. I think that's cool, man. One more before we start what we got to start. 831. What's happening with you?
Man.
Man, what's going on? Oh my God, man. How you feeling? So, It is time. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and germs, we're going to go ahead and do another mock draft. This is the second mock draft. Now, keep in mind, Turf has expressed how he did not like mock drafts, right? But watch. We're gonna get it cracking in here, man. This is so first and foremost, right? Before we go into this, let's go ahead. Let's lay out the ground rules of everything that's about to go down. Okay. So, Turf and I were about to do the 7-round mock, right? We ain't gonna cheat it. We're gonna do the 7. But Turf and I are going to discuss what we should do with the pick. If we can agree on something, then sure, right? We're gonna make it happen and do what we got to do.
I'd rather take a linebacker. You know what I'm saying?
I'd
take Trotter.
At this point, what's the chat saying? What is the chat saying?
That's a good question.
Leggett is 100 to pick here. Okay. What's he saying?
I don't get it, though.
Oh, he's a cool tackle. The Washington guy?
Well, no way this is what we get. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no way this is happening. Okay. It's impossible. There's no way.
So how about this next one? We go along the mindset of we're staying at 13. This next one.
Right. Yeah, I can do that because we are.
Like the non-aggressive approach.
Well, I'm assuming that what they do will force us to stay at 13 anyways because that was a pipe dream. That was a pipe dream, bro. We know good and well that the Commanders aren't going to just take Drake May because they can't get their guy.
Chat, if you will, this is the end. This is our final mock draft, the Turf and Rundown mock draft. Rate us. Give us a grade, A through F.
Yeah,
right? How did we do? Tell us. Let us know.
Great.
We're gonna run it back, but let this soak in, let it marinate, right, and understand what we've done.
Right. Guys in the building. Raider Nation, Jason, salute, my dude.
Man, got some guys hopping in, man. What's happening? Got some guys hopping in. Yeah, man, chat, what's going on, man?
Hey. Raiders Allegiance in the building.
This how our mock draft fell, right? This is what we did, man. So I think
there's no way in hell we're getting this. Is what I think.
If this was the board,
if we got something like this, it would be.
We're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to celebrate with
I don't know how you. Yeah, I don't know how you get this. I don't know how you get these picks.
That shit would be crazy.
I don't know how you get these picks. Each and every one of them should be signed. That's what I look at. Every one of them should be signed.
I throw a party. But, okay, this next one, because there's probably some people watching this right now like, oh, these motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about. So we're going to run it back, right? We're going to run it back, and we're going to try to be, what the hell am I saying? It's realistic. I mean, shit, we got him at 4. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about?
There's no way Jaden Daniels falls at 4. Somebody else makes a play.
How do we know? How do we know?
If somebody else makes a play that we can't deal with.
Okay, but they just say they like quarterbacks. They don't say what type of quarterbacks they like. What if somebody throw that curve and they pick JJ?
I hope y'all enjoy the visuals. I hope y'all like it. This is actually my favorite Turf and Rundown. Tyree.
He's flip flop. He's in and out. This is.
I agree, and that's why I'm saying, bro. Max don't come out the game, bro. So what are you saying? Why do we need another dude?
Turf, we both agree that I understand that is. Look, I love that.
I'm
about
just
Max.
saying.
No, look, I love that about Max, but me personally, like, I'm gonna tamper that down, sir. I'm not gonna lie to you because of what just happened last. Like, if I was a coach, I'd look at him and be like,
you want him in the playoffs. I get it. I'm just saying, bro.
Last year.
And guess what? It's not going to happen this year because Max ain't going to lie. Max is going to have to go through that episode on his own, and there's no coach that's going to keep him out. I'm just letting you know that right now. So.
I mean, you say
we're going to deal with that as a unit, as a family unit. We're all going to deal with Max not having that year and him hating himself and whatever else comes outside of it because it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This one is the juiciest one because we trade back to 59.
That's a lot of picks. That's a lot of picks.
But we get their third and we get a sixth. Now the third is what intrigues me. Yeah, the third is what intrigues me.
I take this one. This is the first deal I think. You know what hurts me though? You want to know what hurts me? It's the freaking Texans. Why are they doing so well?
Oh, they said we can counter.
It smells like a Texans deal. Of course they're going to tell us that because they're like, man, they don't even know. We trying to cut these dudes in. Bro, it's a risky deal because they're doing this for a reason. And they're in the AFC. It just makes me uneasy.
Yeah. So
I ain't gonna lie to you. It makes me uneasy.
I'm gonna study this website a little more, get into it right now. We're just gonna keep it plain Jane. But definitely when we do this again, we're gonna use this website because I do like this. This one's a little better. But I like this trade. What y'all think, Chad? I think I'm in agreement with Turf. I would take this.
I like it. Yeah, I have to.
Luda don't like it, but I like it.
I have to.
I do it.
It's just too much in there, Luda.
Well, can we see who's on the board?
Building. Wait till you find all the stats under profile.
Oh, yeah. I like this already. Let's minimize, though. Let's see who's on the board. Who's on the board? Oh, it's sleek, bro. It's slim. Now, I've heard people talk about Newman.
Me too. I was just about to say that. It's Minnesota, Hey, shout out to my baby girl.
Shout out.
That old golden gopher. That old golden gopher. That gopher girly guy. Hey, I don't know if y'all know. Turf already named the whole gymnastics team. They don't even know. They the GGs. It's the Gopher Girlies. That's what we doing.
Gopher Girlies.
Gopher Girlies.
Hey, okay, look. This is where I'm at right here, though, right?